to me. I look around, it's a whole lot of flexing mamas. But I hit the highs men, don't want the drama. Hey, peace and love, baby, keep it groovy. Every time we pop out, you know it's a movie. If I'm in hot water, then it's a jacuzzi. I gotta shake, so I'm throwing deuces. I gotta even when I'm down bad. Yeah, I know how to bounce back, cause you know I gotta. And she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta. Still gotta. I still gotta.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and our focus is on Dameon Pierce. He's coming off a great week, reaching triple digits in yards with a collection of touchdowns. It's the Texans and the Saints on EA Sports.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a
And we are underway from Houston. Taken at the goal line. And just shedding him off there. So here come the Saints to take over for the first time. And here's the new man under center after 9 seasons as a Raider. Derek Carr is the guy.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Carr going to throw right away. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Derek Carr, very precise thrower of the football. What's the game plan for going up against him? Yeah, it used to be take away the short stuff, I know, but he's more than a dink and dunker, right?
And you are right about that. Great analysis of him because he has evolved as a thrower. Now he can push.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Will Anderson. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. To throw his Carr. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
Drop for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. They'll make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively. And not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
So here are the Texans now with a fresh face at quarterback, the 2nd overall pick from Ohio State, C.J. Stroud.
In only 2 seasons, Stroud showed all he needed to at Ohio State. All-American, Heisman finalist, program records galore. He looked every bit like the #1 overall pick. He went #2, but Houston is thrilled to have him.
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So a pick 6 on the first play of the drive. And, Charles, we have our first points of the game, making it 6-0.
And while it's only 6 points in the first quarter, it certainly takes a lot of pressure off of them, doesn't it? They're in the lead. They have control. Now they just want to settle in and play their game and defend that advantage.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he returns this to the 22.
So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So that if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Call it a gain of a yard, and 3rd and 8 now.
When you look at the Saints' defense,
and they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
3rd and 8. Play action. Here's Stroud.
That is caught and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Play action. Stroud now.
He finds his man, complete. That's Beck. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Now they'll go play action here with Stroud.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Stroud and company going for it.
Out to his left.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down. They celebrate a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. A man coming off a great rookie year. It's Dameon Pierce.
And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. A throw out wide to Woods, complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. To the right side and caught by Dell. Touchdown, Texans. Takedown. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. A 10-play drive that time, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Derailing that play from the start was Christian Harris. He got back there and stuck him for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Carr. There's Chris Olave. Down the left sideline. He may go. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave. 83 yards, and the Saints have taken the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Houston set to take over. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Dell making a nice grab there, and he is so good at separating from defenders. Takes a special type of corner to be able to stay in his pocket for long. Give him a couple of seconds, and he'll find a way to get open.
Stroud off the play fake. Taking a shot for Dell here. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Stroud sets up the play action.
Forced out to his left.
And they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. 3rd and 12.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
They're going for it. Here's Stroud.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Carr now on first down.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On second down, Kamara. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10. Now Carr. And it's caught. Touchdown, Saints.
Juwan Johnson.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does.
There he goes, right side. And out across midfield down to the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
As a general manager, you're counting on your 1st and 2nd round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
Yeah, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. A gain of 3, second down. They go again with Pierce. And still about 3 yards shy of the first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Pierce will try to pick it up.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Stroud getting his offense to the line quickly. 1st and 10, it's Pierce.
And he'll work his way inside the 30 now. 7 yards on the... It'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall.
On 3rd down, here's Pierce.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I know it's all smiles on the offensive side of the ball right now, but you and I both know the entire mindset was just pick up the 1st down. What do you call that? One of those gravy plays?
Gravy, absolutely. They got more than they bargained for.
Love the way it turned out for them. Couldn't imagine going into the play that they thought this.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Tie Davis-Price, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And no return from Bowden. This will come out to the 25. The Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down.
Complete to Olave on the out route.
So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. From the gun, it's Carr.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Carr now on 1st down. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Thomas. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Again, it's Carr. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
From midfield, here's Carr.
Right to the right sideline. And it falls incomplete.
I feel like my man Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Yeah, this is a high kick, but it's not going anywhere. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Here we go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Six the Eagles.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Let's go now.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10.
Final play of the half, Stroud.
And he slings one that's incomplete. So we have reached halftime.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Texans going to take over here to start quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always...
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. So that one is good. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Houston's offense taking over again.
Get it! Hey, smash! Warrior 70!
Stroud now on 1st and 10. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Let's go.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stroud. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
60 Mavericks! 60 Mavericks!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And he is going to have a Texans first down. Well, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back can get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure he got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And quickly, they get to the line. Got his man, Dell. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
Going for it with Pierce. And he is going to lose yardage here. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. Turnover on
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Houston.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Mustang 19.
Play action. Stroud now.
His throw incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Cup 19. Ready, right?
Stroud on 3rd down now.
And incomplete on the deep ball. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Pierce gets this one running right.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here. Sports. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter.
Pierce will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
On the return, Lynn Bowden. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Carr now to throw.
Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Now Carr. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
Jonathan Bernard
able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Fielded at about the 28. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And the Texans will take over. Houston set to take over. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And now they're in the hurry-up.
And they'll go right back to Pierce.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
72 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Give left side for Pierce.
And he's got some space here.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup.
That's complete to Dill. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
To the right side and caught by Dell.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Back to the ground with Pierce.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Dameon Pierce
with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And no return from Bowden. This will come out to the 25.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
To throw, it's Carr.
Pass complete, Thomas.
This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
You would just be able to put on one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
Now Carr. It's complete. Camara.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Throwing his Carr.
And Thomas has it. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Carr to throw. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it up. And the Texans force the turnover.
Partner, I think this one won't arrive very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Stroud's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. Here comes 2nd down and 5. Here's Stroud.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, that's a dangerous throw in a tie ball game because you still got overtime in your back pocket. You don't want to turn it over and give the other guys a chance for a last-second field goal, but fortunately here, that one winds up incomplete.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Now Stroud.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
A little bit of a dangerous throw in a tie ball game because your job, make sure the worst thing that happens to your offense is that you go into overtime. That could have been a game changer there if he came down with that interception.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Stroud completes this out wide.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win.
And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
Fairbairn now, following the made field goal, he'll send this one away. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the run.